We're back here, game 2. Bobcats versus Edison State. One out already recorded. Ryan Horseman with a nice play out there in center field. One away for the Bobcats. Trying to get lineups here from the Bobcats. We've got Noah Bright on the bump, starting game 2. He's behind in the count here, 2-1. Batting now for Edison State is Zach Grau. Grau strikes out Kalenic, the catcher for the Bobcats, in game 2. Hops out from behind the plate, makes the throw down there to Logan Wonderly, and Grau's the second out of the inning. Number 6, Maccabee. Bright throws a fastball right past number 6, Mason Maccabee. He's ahead in the count here, 0-1. Fastball in the dirt, 1-1. One pitch, spiked in the dirt for ball 2. Bright falls behind 1-2 again. Maccabee had 2 hits game 1. Had a single and a triple, scored twice. This one misses low as well. 3-1 the count now. The 3-1 pitch. Misses low, ball 4. So, first walk of the ball game, first base runner for Edison State. Mason Maccabee makes his way to first base. After Maccabee will be, I believe this is number 16, Clay Jacobs. Haven't gotten my lineup card from Edison State yet. That one's in there for a strike. Counts now 1-1. That ball's down in the dirt. 2-1 the count now on Jacobs. The 2-1 pitch from Bright on its way. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Good pitch there, Noah Bright. Bright checks the runner at first. Maccabee's got a good lead out there at first base. That one's fouled away. Hit the wire that holds the net up. That was weird. What are the chances of that? Count remains 2-2 here on Jacobs. This one swung on and missed. I got a piece of it, but Kalenic held on to it anyway. So, Bright strikes out 2 in the inning. Bobcats, I guess not. Don't set them down in order. Zach Groh walked. But Bobcats have a clean first inning. They'll be coming up bottom half of the inning, looking to get on the board, take their first lead of the day. We're back here, bottom of the first inning. Bobcats coming to hit. They'll face right-hander Preston Heintzman from Edison State. Heintzman comes into this ball game with a record of 1-1 in 5 appearances. Thrown 1 complete game. He's got 21 innings pitched. Given up 19 runs, 16 earned on 16 hits. He struck out 19. Dom Preves greets him. He hits the first ball into right field. Right fielder can't find it. It's over his head. That'll go off the wall. Dom hits second. He's going to give it a shot. No, he's going to stay there at second base. Thought it may have been Dom's 7th triple of the year, but he'll cruise into second base and just stay right there as he opens up the Bobcats half of the first inning with a leadoff double. Bobcats second. Bottom one. There we go. All right, now we're good. So Dom Preves greets Peyton Heintzman with a leadoff double on his first pitch of the ball game. That'll bring up Rontrell Greer. He'll hit with a runner on second base and nobody out. Greer takes a high fastball for ball 1. I feel like I've said that before. Heintzman comes set. He didn't throw the ball. I'm not sure why the umpires aren't telling him that he needs to. They seem to pick and choose. At least this crew does. Seems to pick and choose when that's a rule or not. And Prevesk has been caught stealing signs out there at second base. The catcher's going to go out chat and change him up. I like the idea. The execution just wasn't perfect. Need to be a little bit more subtle with our sign stealing from second base. 2-0 the count on Rontrell Greer. Heintzman steps back again. Doesn't fake a throw to second base. Nothing happening. This one misses high and away to Rontrell Greer. So Trell with a 3-0 count. We found out in game 1, Trell is seeing 4.4 pitches per at bat. I believe this at bat might help that number. There's ball 4, and he'll take, that actually hurts his number. A 4-pitch walk brings down the number of pitches that he's seeing in his average at bat. So the Bobcats have runners at first and second now with Johnny Costella coming to the plate. Costella 2 hits in game 1, drove in 2 runs. He'll bat here with nobody out. Bobcats at first and second. Lots of speed on the base paths right now too. Catcher lost the ball, but didn't squirt away far enough for the Bobcats to move up. A ball through the right side at this point might score Trell from first base. The right fielder is standing almost on the warning track, or what would be the warning track if we were on dirt. Right now, I guess it's warning turf. One-0 pitch to Costella. Catches the inside part of the plate for strike 1. That'll leave the count up. 1-1 here on the Bobcat third baseman. One pitch is in the dirt for ball 2. So 2-1 count here on Costella. He looks to drive in some Bobcats, pass the bat down the line. Pickoff attempt, second base. They look to get Dom Preves, but he dives back in safe. Dom stole third in game 1, so they've got a pretty good idea of what they need to do to keep him on second base. He's not scared to run. Greer was way off the bag there as he caught Preves was going to third. He was on his heels trying to go for the double steal. Preves put on the brakes, didn't tell Greer what was going on. A back pick to first there, and he was dead meat. Preves with 7 stolen bags so far this season. He's perfect so far, 7 for 7, hasn't been caught. That's a 5-pitch walk to Johnny Costella. He'll load up the bases for Bobcat cleanup man Tyler Wolf. It looked like Wolf had ended that ball game in game 1 in walk-off fashion, but as we mentioned, the wind out here today is just absolutely insane. And I believe, everybody up here in the press box thought that ball was out of the park off the bat. It got caught in that jet stream up in the air, and the crosswind just knocked it down. And the left fielder caught it about 3 steps, maybe step and a half from the warning track out there in left field. And we've seen the kind of power Tyler Wolf has. When he hits one hard, he hits one real hard. And that one tricked everybody up here. We thought Ty hit himself a walk-off 3-run homer. He steps in here in his next at bat here, the first inning. He's got a chance to do some damage as the Bobcats have him loaded. Ty hits a grounder off the pitcher. He can really move, too. That's going to be a base hit. So that's how baseball works. He hits one 350 feet, and it's a game-ending out. His last at bat, he hits one 65 feet here in game 2, and it's an RBI single. So Tyler Wolf drives in the first Bobcat run. Bobcats on top 1-0. Drew Furchow stepping into hit now for the Bobcats. Furchow DHing for the day. That one misses for a ball. Ball 1. The Bobcat 5-hitter and DH for the day, Drew Furchow. Dom Preves scores the first run of the ball game. Bobcats take an early 1-0 lead. That one misses off the plate as well. Counts now 2-0. And from what the stat sheet tells us, if it's painting us the proper picture, it looks like the Chargers really put all their chips on the table trying to win Game 1. I think Bellamy may have been the Game 2 starter. But they had the lead there late in the ball game, and they weren't going to leave anything to chance. They brought in their guy to win a ball game, and that's exactly what happened. He did what was necessary, did what he needed to do to get the W for his team. We'll see what they can do here in Game 2. They try to keep these Bobcat bats quiet. So far, not having a whole lot of luck. Furchow takes ball 4, and he'll have a bases-loaded walk to drive in another run for the Bobcats. Rontrell Greer comes across the plate. He's the second run of the ball game. Bobcats are leading 2-0. That'll bring up Ryan Horstman. Horstman hit a double last game that hopped over the left field wall. First pitch from Heintzman is in there for strike 1. Ryan Horstman made a great play in center field to start off this ball game. Diving catch out there in the outfield. Swings through a fastball. Counts now 0-2. Heintzman comes set, 0-2 pitch. So Horstman on its way. Curveball smashed down the left field line. That'll get past third baseman. That'll bring in Costello. Wolf's coming to score. Furchow's on his way to third base. Horstman's got himself a stand-up double. The Bobcat bats are rolling here in Game 2. They lead this one 4-0. Ryan Horstman continues to swing a hot bat for the Bobcats. Again, looking at the stat sheet, I'm not sure who Edison State, who has else to go to here. Let's say they've got 4 other guys that have thrown innings, 5 other guys that have thrown innings so far this season. They're 15 games in, 16 games in, and their bullpen looks to be about 4 guys deep right now. Logan Wonderly takes a called strike there. Wanderley had a 2 RBI single in Game 1. Got the Bobcats scoring going. Takes another strike here. Count now 0-2. Heintzman comes set. 0-2 on its way. Fastball up at the eyes. Wonderly watches it. He's another Bobcat. Just like Greer, sees a ton of pitches. Let's see how many pitches Wonderly sees a ball game, huh? Or at bat. Pitches seen per at bat. Wonderly 4.5. Logan Wonderly seeing 4.5 pitches per at bat, which is just mind-boggling to me because I bet if you look at my college numbers, I saw 2.5 pitches per at bat. I was not one to sit around and watch pitches. I like to swing too much. 1-2 the count here on Logan Wonderly. He looks to open this one up for the Bobcats. Swings through a ball off the plate. That'll retire Logan. He's the first out of the inning for the Bobcats. That'll bring up Jackson Homage, Bobcat shortstop for today. He'll bat with 1 out. Runners in second and third. So Bobcats already 4 runs in this inning on 3 hits, couple walks. Homage watches the first pitch ball. Second pitch to Jackson Homage, fouled back. That ends up in the suites as we're playing here at Crushers Stadium in Avon. We don't usually have suites at Caesar Field. Maybe we should put some in. That'll come after the bleacher seating. The 1-1 pitch to Homage. Swung on and missed. 1-2 the count now. So Bobcats, 4 runs already in. I'm sure if you ask Coach Plato, though, he'd like to have some more. Can't ever have too many early runs. This one hit hard, knocked down by third baseman. He goes to the plate to get Furchow at home for the second out. Nothing Drew can really do there. He asked the home plate umpire if he was safe, and the home plate umpire just stares down at him and says, "No, no, sir, he got you. You were out." Good try there. Nothing he could do. A ball lined like that down the line. If he went back to third base, he was going to get tagged out by the runner, by the third baseman in front of the bag. So going home is the right play there. Anyway, Drew's the second out. That'll put Bobcats at the corners as Jackson Homage is on with a fielder's choice. Alec Kalenic, the Bobcat catcher, will come to bat. He'll be the 9th man to bat in the inning. Another pickoff attempt to first base, but Jackson Homage dives in safe. Wouldn't be surprised to see some first and third action here. The Bobcats have some pretty good base runners in the bags right now. Looks like Homage might be trying to bait a pickoff attempt. He had a pretty good lead there and had a good jump before Heinzman went to the plate too. If he'd have ran, I think he probably could have walked over to second base. Another one. Another pickoff attempt from Heinzman. Homage dives in safe. So if he was trying to bait the pickoff, so with that pickoff attempt there, Jackson Homage could get a big lead and bait a throw over. He could get in a pickle and hold that pickle until Horseman from third was able to score. One of those first and third plays that you see every now and then. The Bobcats have ran here and there. This would be a good group to run it with, as Horseman at third can fly, and Jackson Homage is a very solid base runner himself. That ball misses in on Kalenic, count now 3-1 on the Bobcat catcher. That ball hit to third base. The third baseman Wells grabs it, throws over to first to retire Kalenic, and that'll do it for the Bobcats this inning. Bobcats plate 4 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They lead this ball game 4-0 going to the second. We're back here, top of the second inning. Jordan Long will come down to hit for Edison State Chargers. Noah Bright out for his second inning of work. His first pitch is a ball. Ball 1. Next one misses as well. That's ball 2. Bright works quickly. Likes to get that ball. Get it back on its way to the plate. That one's fouled off by Long. Counts now 2-1. Bright's been good for the Bobcats this year. Thrown 10 1/3 innings. Had 2 starts. 1 win, no losses. In his 10 innings, he's allowed 2 runs, 1 earned on 3 hits. He's struck out 13. Good for a .871 ERA. So Noah Bright, another one of those Bobcat starters that's been just mowing people down so far this season. That one misses low. Counts now 3-1. That one misses as well. Ball 4. So Edison State has their leadoff man aboard here in the top of the second inning. That'll bring up number 8, Garrett Kelly. Kelly had a knock last game. He was 1 for 3. That one's hit on the ground. Jackson Homage gets it on a hop. Grabs, throws, dug out by Logan Wonderly at first place. Nice pick over there. Wonderly saves an out. Homage was thinking too there. Got the ball on a short hop and it looks like it caught the heel of his glove. Popped out. Quick thinking, grabbed it, threw on the run. Wonderly made a heck of a play over there at first base to pick it on the backhand and retire Kelly. So the Bobcats got an out on the play. That'll be 1 down. A runner on second base. The runner's Long. Bright's first pitch fouled off. Counts 0-1 on 28. Bryce Cox, new hitter. I believe he's catching today too. There's a half-hearted pickoff attempt by Noah Bright to make sure he doesn't get the balk or the ball or whatever they put on the batter if he forgets to fake a throw. Behind Bright today, we got John Costello at third, Jackson Homage at short, Dom Prevesk at second, Logan Wonderly over at first. Nice play by Bright. He fields the ball behind his back on the one hopper. That's a good PFP if I've ever seen one. Who says pitchers aren't athletes, huh? What a play there by the big fella. Now Noah Bright puts a little mustard on one, makes a nice play out there on the mound for the second out of the inning. Long moves up to third on the base hit, or I'm sorry, on the ball up the middle. Good block back there by Kalenic. Now batting for Edison State is Cameron Hendricks. Hendricks watches the ball. Count now 2-1. Bright's 2-1 pitch to Hendricks on its way. Misses high. 3-1 the count now. Bright comes set. 3-1 pitch on its way. That one's in there for a called strike. Hendricks was on his way to first base. He'll have to come back, get in the box. Noah Bright's not done with him yet. Counts now 3-2. 3-2, 2 outs, runner on third base. Swung on, missed. Bright sits him down. He nods over to the first base dugout. Looks like there might be a little chatter coming from that area of the field. Noah Bright does his job, throws up another 0 for the Bobcats. They lead this one 4-0 going into the bottom half of the second inning. Bottom half of the second inning, top of the order coming up for the Bobcats. Dom Prevesk will be coming back to the plate. Prevesk started off the scoring with a leadoff double. First time around. Little first pitch swinging again for Dom. He lines this one down the first base side. That'll end up in the seats foul. Souvenir for a lucky fan. Not really, we need those back. On the count now on Dom. Dom gets plunked, he'll take his bag. Looks like I think that was an off-speed pitch, so didn't hurt too bad. He'll hustle down there to first base. The Bobcats have their leadoff man aboard again. Rontrell Greer will come to hit for the Bobcats now. He's playing right field. Preves with a good lead over there at first. First pitch is in there for a strike to Greer. He's going to talk to the umpire and make sure that was a strike. He's not used to seeing many of those. Just confirm. Yeah, that is what a strike looks like. Haven't seen one in 3 at-bats. Preves scampers back to first. He's in there safe. Here's another one. Dom's in there safe again. I believe this may be the most pickoff attempts I've ever seen in one ball game, or one series. Another called strike. Greer behind the count 0-2. I mean, the Bobcats can run, especially the guys at the top of the order. They take a bag here and there, but the Edison Chargers pitchers are just absolutely locked in on trying to make sure that they don't get a good jump. And it's worked out. They got one guy picked off. They picked off Greer off second base in the last inning of last game. They got Prevesk off first the time before. Greer swings through that fastball. He'll be the first out of the inning. He goes down swinging. That'll bring up John Costella. He'll bat with one away here, bottom of the second inning. That one's fouled away. Counts 0-1 now on Costella. Another pickoff attempt. Preves back standing up. The 0-1 Costella. This is down and away for ball one. That'll even the count. 1-1 the count now on Johnny Costella. This one misses low in the dirt. Ball two. Heinzman comes set. Another pickoff attempt. Is that 8 or 9? He's tried to get Dom 8 or 9 times. He's tried to get Dom now. Dom goes back in, standing up. And I'm still under the idea that little half swing that'll be caught by Long at second base. Costella goes down as the second out. Yes, I'm still under the impression they're just trying to tire Dom out. If they pick off that many times and he keeps running back and forth, he'll be too tired to go into second base. I'll have to go one bag at a time. I don't think that's the case, though. Dom seems to be an endless supply of energy. Tyler Wolf spits on a curveball. Yeah. Might be hard to see on the camera. We're kind of far away, but Dom's always chatting and loud and jumping and running around the ball field. Just a guy that loves playing ball, has a good time doing it. Fun kid to watch. Glad to have him as a Bobcat this season. That ball is down in the dirt. Counts 2-0 now on Tyler Wolf. Good student in the classroom, too. 4.0 last semester. Another pickoff attempt. We really should start tallying these. I believe that was 10. That one misses low. 3-0 the count now on Tyler Wolf. We'll see if Coach Plata gives him the green light here. 3-0 count. Ball 4. Ty will take his walk. Second walk of the inning. First walk. Dom got on by a hit Batman. That'll bring up Drew Furchow now to bat with 2 away here and 2 runners on. Furchow comes to the plate now. He'll bat with 2 away here. Bottom of the second inning. He hits a ball over to first base. Jacobs will grab it, scamper over to the bag. Furchow is the third out of the inning. And the Bobcats unable to score here. They leave 2 stranded. They leave 2 on no runs, no hits, no errors. He will go to the top of the third inning. Noah Bright coming back out on the mound. We're back here, top of the third. First pitch, line to Logan Wonderly. He doesn't catch it, but he keeps the ball in front of him, knocks it down, picks it up, steps on the bag. And Zane Senti will be the first out of the inning. That'll turn the lineup over, bring back up Manny Wells. Wells lined out to Ryan Horstman in the first inning. First pitch is in there for strike one. Ball from the bullpen looks like it made its way back there behind home plate, so we'll wait until they get that corralled and we'll get back after it. Another pitch in there from Bright. Counts now 0-2 on Wells, the Chargers' leadoff man. Going through the stats here a little deeper, just discovered that Noah Bright's whip, that's walks and hits per innings pitched. Wells pops one up into right field. Trell makes the catch. We'll send it back in. And it's 2 away now here for the Bobcats and Noah Bright. And Bright's walks and hits per innings pitched. So basically the number of people that he's allowing on base per inning is at an astounding .774. So he's, so far this season, allowing less than a runner on base per inning, which is just incredible. It kind of shows the amount of dominance that he's been having on the mound. His first appearance, too, I want to say he walked 5 guys. Was a little shaky his first time out, or 4 guys. He's got 5 walks on the season, so if you take out a little bit of a rough first appearance, he's not even letting probably half a runner on base. He's been fun to watch. Good to see him throwing in the Bobcat uniform. 1-1 pitch, misses low. Counts 2-1. This is the Chargers' right fielder, Zach Groh. Bright works with a mid-80s fastball, 84 to 86. Throws a good slider off of it. That was the fastball on the outside part of the plate. Counts now 2-2. That breaking ball that sweeps across the plate has really been what's been his bread and butter, as he's just tore people up just like that as he rings up Groh for the 3rd out of the inning. Now, Bright continues his dominance. That's 3 outs. That's it for the top of the 3rd inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Bobcats look to expand on that 4-0 lead. We're back here, bottom of the 3rd inning. Ryan Horstman coming to bat for the Bobcats. Horstman with a double his first time up. Drove in 2. First pitch from Heinzman is in there for a strike. Next pitch slows it down. I don't know if that was a changeup. It looked like it may have been a changeup. Count now 0-2 on Horseman. This one is tattooed. Ryan Horseman hits it a mile. That ball is out of here to left field. Horseman, touch 'em all. I believe that's his first homer of the season. Does he get to slam the hammer? Toss him the hammer. That's Ryan Horseman's first home run of the year. Tack on another lead or another run for the Bobcat lead. They lead this one 5-0. Ryan Horseman with some good 2-strike hitting there. Gets one to his liking and lifts it up onto that hill in left field. That'll bring up Logan Wonderly. Wonderly steps up to hit after the Horseman bomb. First pitch, hacking, fouls it out over the bleachers in right field, or down the first baseline. Counts 0-1 on Wonderly. Wonderly, a strikeout victim, his first time up. Looks to add to that Bobcat hit total. It's this one down the third baseline, right past Coach Plata. A habit day, Ryan Horseman. Nice diving catch in center to start the game off. RBI double. Wonderly swings through one on the off the plate as Heinzman gets him for the second time. Yeah, Horseman having a day. That'll bring up Jackson Homage. Homage bounced into a fielder's choice his first time up. Squares around a bunt, pulls it back. That's an element that Jack's added a little bit more this season, that bunt for a hit. He runs the bases well. I would say he's a step quick. Does a good job putting the ball in play, and that's that sneaky kind of real late push bunt. It's just a good addition to his game. And if nothing else, it makes the defense move around a little bit. Squaring around the bunt, pulls the third baseman in. Just kind of puts it in people's mind. His count runs to 3-0 here. He's probably watching this one. Yep, strike one. Still ahead in the count here, 3-1. Homage looks to get the Bobcats going again here with nobody on base, one away. One run already in on the inning. Ryan Horseman home run. Homage hits one down the right field line. It hooks foul. That'll run the count to full, 3-2. Homage takes the walk. He'll head down to first base. That'll put a runner on for Alec Kalenic. Kalenic grounded out his first time up. Homage steals second base. Came off the back, got tagged out. I think he's trying to say that he got pushed off the bag. Jake wants to go talk to him about it. I think Eric Lahed is going to come out of the dugout, go talk to our field umpire to ask about the middle infield kind of pushing Homage off the bag. Yeah, I don't think our field guy really knew what was going on there somehow. I don't know. Everybody else knew the Bobcats wanted to talk about this. He apparently did not. We'll see what this explanation is. Yeah, Jack, he came off the bag. Sliding on turf, that happens sometimes. Jack says he was pushed. The guy in the field says, I think he just slid too far. He's out. So Jack will be retired for the second out of the inning. And Alec Kalenic will hit now with the bases empty and a 1-0 count. Kalenic swings through a breaking ball. Counts now 1-2. Bobcats leading this one 5-0. Scored 4 in the bottom of the first. A couple of free base runners and then just some good hitting. Plated one more here in the bottom of the fifth. I'm sorry, not the bottom of the fifth. The bottom of the third as Ryan Horseman went deep for the 5th run of the ball game. Kalenic fouls one off. He'll head back to the plate to do it again. So Heinzman settled in a little bit here for the Chargers. There in the first inning, the Bobcats had 4 already in and nobody out. We didn't know how long he was going to last, but here he is in the 3rd inning with 2 away. Kalenic hits one up the middle. Gloved by Maccabee. He throws over to Jacobs, and Kalenic is the 3rd out of the inning. So that'll do it here for the Bobcats in the bottom of the 3rd. They get 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. Ryan Horseman hits 1/2 a mile. We'll be back here, top of the 4th inning. Bobcats lead 5-0. We're back here, top of the 4th inning. Bobcats lead 5-0. Mason Maccabee lead it off for the Edison State Chargers.
Yeah, I know. This time it was a really long process again, just because my school didn't have it opened up or anything. It was kind of bizarre. So, but I'm just glad it's starting to get figured out now. So, I appreciate it, Sergeant.
1-1 the count here on Maccabee. Bright's pitch. In there, strike 2.
Yeah.
Swung on, missed. Bright strikes him out. Good slider there to put away Maccabee.
Yeah, no, I definitely learned that lesson. Because, you know, I can't keep running into this issue with them.
That's the 4th strikeout of the game for Noah Bright as he continues to rack him up. That'll bring up Clay Jacobs, the cleanup man for Edison State. Next pitch is in there for strike 1.
Right.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. Top of the 4th inning. Bobcats still leading 5-0.
Yeah, I get it. I appreciate you calling. Sorry I missed your first call, but
Jacobs fouls this one off. Bright's ahead in the count now, 1-2.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Bright's 1-2 pitch on its way. Slider.
All right, sounds good. Thank you again.
Swung on, hit. Jackson Homage gloves it behind second. Throws to Wonderly at first, and they got him. Jacobs didn't like it, but I thought he was out from here, and so did our guy out there in the field. He thought he was out. Nice play there, Jackson Homage. Gloves it behind second base. Comes up, fires to Wonderly over there at first. And there are 2 outs in the inning. That'll bring up Jordan Long. He walked his first time up. Long hitting .429 in the season so far. 15 hits, 2 doubles, 2 bombs. Driven in 11. Second on the team for Edison State. Clay Jacobs, the man that batted before him, is leading the team. Counts 1-1 here on Long. Fastball right past him. Bright gets ahead 1-2. Bright's 1-2. Breaking ball. Hung it a little bit. Long got a piece of it, fouled it off. Count stays at 1-2. And Bright's 1-2 pitch is on its way. This one misses off the plate for ball 2. Good hard fastball there. If he could have spotted that, I don't think Long had a chance. Yeah, Bright throws that fastball in the mid-80s, and the breaking ball comes in the high 70s, low 80s, and there's just enough of a difference to throw off a batter. There's that breaking ball. Bright sits him down, stares back over into that first base dugout. Noah Bright having himself a day out there on the mound. Throws up another 1-2-3 inning. The Bobcats coming back here in the bottom of the 4th, looking to add to that lead. Bottom of the 5th inning, Bobcats coming back to hit, leading this ball game 5-0. Dom Preves will lead it off for the Bobcats. Bobcat leadoff man. 1 for 1 so far on the day. Had himself a leadoff double to start the game. Came around to score. Got hit by a pitch his next time up. Dom, first pitch swinging for the 3rd time today. Fouls this one down the left field line. Foul. Heinzman still working for Edison State. He's thrown 3 innings so far, giving up 5 runs on 4 hits, 5 walks, 3 strikeouts. He's thrown 34 of his 64 pitches for strikes. That one will miss high. Counts now 1-1 here on Dom. Heinzman rocks the 1-1 pitch. That'll miss high as well. Counts now 2-1. Dom hitting an even 500 on the season right now. OBP is 623. He swings through a fastball. Counts now 2-2. Now OPS a 1.5, which is insanity. OPS is on-base percentage plus slugging percentage, so it really gives a good indication of how good of a hitter somebody is. Dom hits this one real hard. Center fielder is after it makes the play. That ball was well struck. The center fielder is able to drift back and make the catch. Retired Dom for the first out. But OPS, the on-base percentage plus slugging percentage, really gives an indication of how good a hitter is. Because it doesn't just tell how lucky they are, how often they get a hit. It tells how often they're on base, and then how often they're hitting the ball hard for extra bases. So adding those numbers up gives you an indication of, like, offensively how somebody's doing. And Dom's doing pretty well, as he's now got that OPS at 1.52. Greer swings through a ball there. Counts now 0-2. For indication, Mike Trout's career OPS is, I believe, 870, which is unbelievable. And OPS over 900 is all-star levels. Anybody over 700 is a good major league hitter. So Dom hitting 1.5. He's about 2 good major league hitters right now. Greer spits on another one. Counts now 2-2. Another 4+ pitch at bat here for Trell Greer. This one misses down and in. Counts now 3-2. I believe this is Trell's 5th 3-2 count today. Swings through that one. He's retired as the 2nd out of the inning. There's a great dog here at Crusher Stadium. I think he just works here. He was hanging out in the front office earlier. Big fluffy guy. Always gotta love a good dog at the park. Johnny Costella comes to bat now for the Bobcats. Costella 0 for 1, walked and scored in the first inning. Had that big 2 RBI double in game 1. Got the Bobcats back in the ball game. Looks like we're having some trouble with the signs here for Edison State. So still no count on Johnny Costella. Heinzman steps back on the mound, gets his sign. Looks like they have it this time. Wanted the curveball. Gets it for a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Heinzman ahead in the count 0-1 on Costella. Johnny fouls this one off. Back there behind first base. Counts now 0-2. Costella with the batting average right around 300 on the season. Got 12 hits, 3 doubles, 11 RBIs, 11 runs scored. Good consistent bat in the middle of that Bobcat lineup. That one missed down. Counts now 1-2 on Costello. Last year, batting average .361. They're going to say he went around. Home plate umpire is going to ring him up. Never liked that. If there's a question about it, they should just send it down to first base and let him make that call. Either way, my opinion doesn't matter. Johnny Costello's the third out of the inning, second strikeout of the inning for Preston Heinzman. Bobcats go down quietly here in the fourth. We'll head to the top of the fifth. Bobcats lead this one 5-0. We're back here, top of the fifth inning. Noah Bright goes back to work on these Edison State Chargers hitters. Top five, there we go. He'll be greeted by Garrett Kelly, the center fielder today for Edison State. Bright's first pitch in there, called strike. Kelly grounded out to Jackson Homage at shortstop, his first time up. That one misses. Count now 1-1. This one's off the plate as well. 2-1 the count. Bright bounces this one, 3-1. Three-one pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Right past him. Noah Bright puts him away with a fastball. Garrett Kelly, today's fifth strikeout victim for Noah Bright. That'll bring up Bryce Cox, today's catcher. He'll bat here with one away in the top of the fifth inning. This one swung on, hit to center field. Ryan Horseman comes in, it hops in front of him. Edison State Chargers have their first knock of the game. Good piece of hitting there. Jumped on a first pitch fastball. Cox is on board here with one away. That'll bring up Cameron Hendricks, the left fielder. That pitch misses away. 2-0 the count now. Bright's 2-0 pitch. Catches the outside part. 2-1 now the count. And 2-1 swung on and missed. 2-2 now the count. Noah Bright has been as good as we've seen him throw here today. So far, he's gone 4 1/3 innings. Allowed just the 1 hit, no earned runs. No runs at all. 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. That pitch misses away. Counts now 3-2.
Yeah, from Edwards. I love those memes though.
That one fouled away. Bright's thrown 39 of his 67 pitches today for strikes. That's good for just about 60%. This one swung on and missed for the second strikeout of the inning. So Bright gets Hendricks for the second time today. That'll bring up Zane Senti. Senti will bat here with 2 outs and a runner on first. Nice stop by Kalenic. Bright bounced that one in the left-handed batter's box. Kalenic was able to slide over, keep it in front, and not only keep it in front, but keep it in front and keep that runner at first base. Cox was unable to move up on the play. Bright spots that one on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. That's a big stop there, because if Cox is on second base and Senti hits one through the infield, there's a chance that he can score. He stays on first. They got to get 2 hits to score him. Ooh, that looked like a good breaking ball to me. Apparently not. Noah Bright thought it was a good breaking ball too. Where'd that one miss? I think he asked the guy in the field, and the guy in the field said, I don't know, man. Looks like a strike from here. That one misses away. 3-1 the count now. Bright 8 more strikeouts today. He's stuck to his pace of striking out 2 batters an inning. That one's in there. That'll run it full. 3-2. So Cox will be on the move here early. 2 outs, 3-2 count. That one misses away, and Bright walks him. That'll put runners at first and second here for the Chargers' leadoff man, Manny Wells. Bright's first pitch to Wells is in there for a strike. Good fastball at the knees to start the at-bat. That rule is so dumb. Bright steps off and has to do a pretend throw to second base. Nice play, Jackson Homage. He'll flip to Costello at third for the 3rd out of the inning. Nice play there, left side of the infield. Jack has to go way to his right to make the play. His only play is to Costello over there at third. Costello is able to get back to the bag and get the force out. Noah Bright works out of runners on first and second. That was the biggest threat he's seen so far out of this Edison State lineup. We'll be back bottom half of the fifth inning. Your Bobcats looking to add to that 5-0 lead. Bottom of the fifth inning. Bobcats led off by Tyler Wolf. Wolf 1 for 1 on the day. Singled and scored in the first inning. He gets a first pitch curveball, hits it down the third baseline, foul for strike one. Heinzman's 0-1, misses high, ball one. Wolf hit an even 400 on the season. OBP 483. Got 20 hits. Swings through a ball there. Counts now 0-2. Ty's got 20 hits, 3 doubles, 3 triples, 2 bombs. He's driven in 12. Second on the team right behind Logan Wonderly with 14. Spits on that curveball in the dirt. Counts now 1-2. Ty finished the season at 326 last year. Hit 5 home runs, drove in 24, so he's off to a good start this season. Hits this one a mile in the air. Who knows where this one will land? If it drops, he could end up at third base. The shortstop drifts back on top of the bag, makes the catch. He looks at his friends and says, I don't know where that one went from. Thought he was underneath it, standing between the mound and second base. Ended up having to drift all the way back to the bag to make the catch. The wind is still just howling here at Crusher Stadium in Avon Lake. So Wolf's retired for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Drew Furchow. Furchow takes a ball off the plate. Counts now 1-1. The Bobcat lefty. First out at the plate, and off Heinzman. Swings through a fastball. Count 1-2. Furchow hitting .348. On base 545, slugging 609. Good for a 1.5 OPS. Drew half swings at a breaking ball, fouls it down the left field line. He'll live to fight another day. Drew's got 8 hits on the season, 3 doubles, a home run. Driven in 6 RBIs. Scored 7 times himself. Count 2-2 now on the freshman. Watches a breaking ball float by for strike 3. So Drew is the second out of the inning. He goes down on strikes. That's the 6th strikeout for Heinzman so far on the day, as he's settled in real nicely for the Chargers. Gave up that 4 spot in the first inning, but once he got the first out, he's thrown 1-run ball. Him and Bright have really matched each other. His first pitch to Horseman's down and away for ball 1. This one misses down and away as well, 2-0. Horseman, another one of those Bobcats that sees a ton of pitches. Seeing 4.4 pitches per at bat. He's walked, I think, 15 times so far in the year. The way he's swinging the bat right now, I wouldn't blame him for walking him. He's hit 2 absolute missiles his last couple times up at the plate. Horstman, there he is. 17 walks. 17 walks on the season so far for Ryan Horstman. That one's in there for a 3-1 strike, or a 3-0 strike. Make the count 3-1. There's ball 4. Horstman draws his 18th walk of the year. They'll head down to first base and put a runner on for Logan Wonderly. Wonderly 0 for 2 on the day, 0 for 2 on the game. 2 Ks. Had 2 hits in game 1. Big 2 RBI single. Curveball misses in off the plate for ball 1. Wouldn't be surprised to see Horstman in action here. He runs well, and better to have Wonderly hitting with a guy on second base. Another pickoff attempt there from a Edison State pitcher. Heinzman and me are of the same mindset that Ryan Horstman may be stealing here. Wonderly hits one into the outfield. That's going to land in front of the right fielder. It skips past him. Horstman can fly. He's going to hit third and head for home. Wonderly cruises into second base with an RBI double. I'm not sure what the head shaking at second is about. Something about, I don't know. I really don't know what that was. Took off his helmet, rubbed his head. The guys in the dugout were real hyped about it, though, so it must be something good. Horstman comes around to score. Bobcats lead this one 6-0. Good 2-out hitting there, Logan Wonderly. Didn't do too much. Got a fastball up and away. Put the barrel on it. Hit it out into right center. Ball took a turf bounce. The right fielder couldn't hold on to it. Horstman able to score all the way from first base. That'll bring up Jackson Homage as he'll hit here with 2 away. Logan Wonderly, the runner at second. That'll do it for the Bobcats. They score 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. They take the lead I'm sorry, they added the lead. It's now 6-0 Bobcats. We'll be back top of the 6th. Top of the 6th inning. Noah Bright still working for the Bobcats. Bright working on a one-hit shutout here. That'd be his second one of the season. Big swing from pinch hitter number 37. Let's find him over here. Michael Convery. That one misses away. Counts now 1-1 on Convery. Check swing. Back off the net. Counts now 1-2. Got him. Good breaking ball. Noah Bright. Ring him up. Another strikeout there for the big fella. So Bright takes care of business for the first batter of the inning. Convery's out on strikes. Maccabee swings through a breaking ball. His count now 0-1. His fastball misses wide. Counts now 1-1 here on Maccabee. Maccabee, the shortstop for Edison State, hitting .350 so far on the year. 14 hits, 4 doubles, 6 RBIs. This one's fouled off between his feet. Counts now 2-2. Breaking ball in the dirt. Maccabee thought about it, didn't bite. That'll even the count up. We'll go 3-2 here. Three-two pitch, misses away. That's ball 4. So Bright walks another one, his 4th of the day. That'll put a runner at first with 1 away here for the Chargers, top of the 6th inning. That's the second walk Maccabee's drawn this game. Looks like we got a pinch runner. Kind of an interesting move here. You don't see a whole lot of pinch runners for the shortstop in a game. The shortstop's usually one of your quicker athletes on the field. But Maccabee will take a seat. And number 2, Nate Fasnich will come out to run for him. Fasnich hasn't attempted a stolen base yet this season, so not sure of the move. First pitch to Jacobs, in there for a called strike. Bright ahead of another batter. This one's fouled away, count now 0-2. Bright on the season has thrown a first pitch strike to 60% of the batters he faces. And when he throws a first pitch strike, those batters get out 95% of the time. So we'll see if we can add to that total here for him. That one misses in the dirt, skips past Kalenic. Fasnich will move up to second base on the wild pitch. That'll have to go down as a wild pitch. Bright through that one, about 55 feet. Nothing Kalenic could do. Big old bounce off the turf. Counts now 1-2 on the cleanup hitter for Edison State. Jacobs hitting .278 on the season, a double, a triple, a double, 2 triples, 2 home runs. This one's fouled away. Count remains 1-2. It'll skip through the fencing over there, get into the first row of seats. Runner on second base, one away here, top of the 6th inning. Jacobs just gets a piece of it to stay alive. Bright tossed in that good breaking ball, and he just barely did nick it. We'll do it again here at 1-2. Jacobs putting together a good at bat after falling behind the count 0-2. He hits this one on the ground to Preves. Preves will glove. Flip it over to Wonderly at first. Could have taken it himself, though. Looked like Jacobs got tripped up coming out of the box. Not sure what happened there. He doesn't look to be limping back to the dugout, so hopefully he's okay. Just maybe got the bat tangled up in his feet or something, or not sure what happened there. But anyway, there's 2 away here. Runner on third base now for the Chargers. So they look to try to get on the board here, top of the 6th inning. Noah Bright hoping to shut down that idea. Jordan Long will come in to hit again. Bright's first pitch. Knocked down by Alec Kalenic. That'll be a ball. One 0 pitch from Bright. Breaking ball missed in off the plate. Counts now 2-0. Looks like Tyler Wolf might be cold in left field. He just did 5 bodyweight squats and jumped as high as he could 3 or 4 times. So try to get a little blood flowing out there. It was enough motion to catch my attention as I'm looking at the mound. So we'll see if it pays off. Maybe Ty will go run one down for us. Counts 3-0 here on Long. There's strike 1. Bright finds the zone. 3-1 the count now here on Long. Long hitting .429 in the season so far for the Chargers. 15 hits, 2 doubles, 2 bombs. This one swung on, hit back into the net. So Bright right back in the count, 3-2. He threw the last slider in the batter's box with Long. If he can throw a good one over the plate here, I think he can sit down the Chargers' best leader, or the best hitter. Fastball hit up the middle. Preves gloves it. He'll flip the ball over to Wonderly, and Bright works out of another inning. Another clean frame from Noah Bright. Works around a walk. Gets 2 groundouts to Preves. The Bobcats have another 0 in the box for the Chargers. We'll head to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Bobcats up 6-0. And that will do it for Edison State's starter, Peyton Heinzman. Heinzman goes 5 innings, allows 6 runs, 6 earned on 5 hits, 6 walks. He struck out 6. He'll be replaced by number 18, Dylan Horner. Horner coming in to throw. He'll be greeted by Alec Kalenic, the Bobcat catcher. Kalenic takes a pitch in off the plate for ball 1. Horner, limited action so far this season. 5 innings pitched. 14 runs, 12 earned. Walked 9, struck out 1. Opponent's only hitting .219 off of him, though, so looks like the 9 walks has really been his killer. That one misses down. Count now 3-0. Yeah, ERA currently sitting at 21.6 for Dylan Horner. And there's a 4-pitch walk to Alec Kalenic. It looks like Horner's strike throwing woes could continue here against the Bobcats. So Heinzman finished 97 pitches, 52 of those for strikes. As I mentioned, gave up 6 earned runs. 4 of those runs came in the first inning, though, before he was able to get an out. So if you take off the first 5 Bobcat hitters, he allows 2 on 2 hits. So really settled in nicely for the Edison State Chargers. Horner could be tired. He was in the bullpen in the first inning and seemed to throw the whole time. We've made it to the bottom of the 6th here. He's finally made it into the ball game. Counts run to 1-1 on Dom Prevesk. Prevesk 1 for 2 so far on the day. Hit that RBI double. That leadoff double in the first inning. Came around to score. 2-1 the count now on Prevesk. He hits one hard and deep.
Get out.
Wind's pushing it. This is going to get down. And it bounces over the wall for another RBI double. Oh, I'm sorry, they're going to make Kalenic hold up at third base. So that turf bounce gets the Bobcats again as it robbed Ryan Horstman of an RBI. in game 1. Gets Dom Prevesk of an RBI here in game 2. As Kalenic was 100% going to score on that ball if it didn't jump over the fence. That puts the Bobcats with runners at second and third. Nobody out here. That'll bring up Rontrell Greer. Trell 0 for 2 on the day, 2 Ks. Walked and scored in the first inning. Spits on a ball here. 1-0. And you can really see how much the wind is blowing out here. As Dom got into, and he didn't hit that ball softly. He hit it hard. Not sure what happened right there. Was that another warning about stepping off the mound and not throwing a ball to a base? Or pretending to throw a ball to a base? Trell Greer hits one hard into left field. Fersher makes the catch in left. Ball's deep enough to score the runner Kalenic from third. Prevesk will do the smart thing and move up from second base. As everybody tags. You see what I was talking about earlier. Dom's pumped up at third base here. Fire the boys up. Trell with a sac fly puts the Bobcats up 7-0. Dom standing at third. John Costella. And they're going to say Dom didn't tag up to move to third base. A little chirping back and forth here from Edison State and the Bobcats. Edison State's real proud that they were able to get Dom on a leaving early call. Apparently, they're real excited about that. The Bobcat ball players told them they should turn around and look at that scoreboard back there. Horner throws another ball. Costella ahead in the count 1-0. He'll bat here with nobody on, 2 away. Johnny swings out of his shoes in the 1-0 fastball. Fouls it straight back. Counts now 1-1. Austin Price is throwing down in the Bobcat bullpen, so it looks like Noah Bright's day is going to be done. Breaking ball flipped in there for strike 2. Johnny Costella hits one up the middle. Gloved by number 2, Fersher. He throws the ball over to Jacobs at first. The Bobcats plate 1 on the sac fly by Rontrell Greer. Some more chirping back and forth. Home plate umpire tells them they need to cut it out. Top of the 7th inning now. Austin Price coming in to throw for the Bobcats. Noah Bright throws another gem as he goes 6 innings, no runs, 1 hit, 4 walks, 9 strikeouts. He threw 58 of his 99 pitches for strikes. He'll be relieved by Austin Price. Price settling in nicely as the Bobcat closer. His first pitch to number 8, Garrett Kelly, goes to the backstop for ball 1. Kelly 0 for 2 so far on the day. Struck out once his last at bat. Price with 6 innings thrown so far on the year. Gets a pop-up here. Wonderly's after it. Preves calls him off. Goes out and makes the catch. He catches it in the bullpen. Kelly's the first out of the game. I'm sorry, first out of the inning here for Price. Now, Price works with a hard fastball and a hard breaking ball. Run that fastball up around 90 miles an hour. Bryce Cox, the catcher, will come in now to hit. He's got 1 away here, top of the 7th. Price's first pitch is in there for a strike. Price has faced 30 batters, struck out 10 of them. Walked 4. Ground ball to Homage, slides, grabs it, throws over to Wonderly. And Cox is out. Second out of the inning. So 2 away here, top of the 7th inning. Chargers down to their last out. Jackson Homage making it look easy over there at shortstop. Slides deep in the hole, makes the grab, throws a dart to Logan Wonderly, and Cox is out by 5 steps. Price lighting up the radar gun, spats that fastball right in the outside corner. And Noah Bright throws hard, but it looks like Price's ball is getting there even quicker than what Bryce was throwing. That ball gets through. Cameron Hendricks has his first hit of the day. Bright got him twice on K's. He'll head down to first. And the Chargers have a runner on here with 2 away, top of the 7th inning. That'll bring up number 3, Zane Senti. Price looks in, gets his sign, checks his runner. First pitch fastball, misses low, ball 1. Looks like Kalenic might have been crossed up there. I think he was looking for a high fastball and got the slider. That one goes to the backstop. Hendricks moves up to second base. Counts now 2-0 here on Senti. Hendricks' run over there at second doesn't really mean a whole lot. Bobcats are up 7-0. Unless you're a pitcher, Bobcat pitchers get pitchers BP for shutouts, so they're really looking for a shutout here. Price's delivery fouled back. Counts now 2-1. Two-one pitch on its way. Oh, I guess it misses just high. Counts now 2-2. Oh, I'm sorry, 3-1. Should be 2-2. Price's 3-1 pitch hit on the ground. Scooped up by Homage. Thrown to Wonderly, and that's the ball game. Price locks it down in the 7th. Bobcats win this one 7-0. They shut out Edison State here in game 2. They split the game, or they split the series on the day. Win this one 7-0. Drop game 1 5-7. A good strong effort game 1, however. Playing from behind, spotted them 4 runs in the top of the first inning before they got an out. Unable to come back from there. Here in game 2, Noah Bright throws the first 6, gets the win. Austin Price locks it down here in the 7th. No save. Bobcats leading by 7. No save opportunity. At the plate, Dom Prevesk had 2 hits. He was 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. Logan Wonderly had an RBI double. So did Ryan Horstman. Horstman had 2 hits on the day. Hit a solo home run and a 2 RBI double. That'll do it for us here at Crushers Stadium in Avon. Bobcats split. They will be back in action Friday, I believe. No, it's Saturday. They'll be playing on Saturday. They're off tomorrow. They'll be back in action at Edison State on Saturday. I won't be there to cover those games, so we'll see if Edison State's streaming them. If not, I'll see you guys at the next home series.